welcome to Ask Your Aunties, or welcome back if you've seen our other episodes. If not, please subscribe, like, and check out our other videos that we've got. I'm Paz, and I'm joined by the ever so talented Chade. And of course. And before we begin today's video, I want to give a little bit of a trigger warning. If bullying, harassment, or anything like that triggers you in any way, we strongly suggest that you do not continue watching this video. Check out our other videos in the meantime, but we will be discussing online harassment and bullying that Chade is experiencing at the moment. And in order not to give the bullies power, we're not going to mention any names. We are definitely going to talk about the situation, what Chade is going through, and what she can do about this problem. And Chade, if you would like to take the floor and let us know what's been going on, what you've been experiencing, and what you can do about these things.
Shit, my girl, where do I start? Where do I start? Because this harassment has been going on for maybe like a few years now, and it's from the same group of people. And I don't know these people. I just want to preface this whole thing with I don't know these people. I've never met these people. I don't even know what these people look like in real life because they hide behind fake profiles. This Facebook page last year posted about me, and the post was meant to be like an anonymous confession from someone who has sent it in. The confession was about me, and basically they said things like, oh yeah, we smoked meth together, we had sex, and they were making really derogatory comments about my body and saying that I smell like fish, things like that. And people were tagging me in it, so I did see it at the time. And I was a little bit like, what the fuck? Like, this is so weird. I don't even know you. I don't even know who's behind this. And whoever is behind this clearly doesn't know that I've been in a relationship for 6 motherfucking years. So good try. But anyway, so that happened, and I tried to brush it off. I was like, you know what, whatever, it's just a troll. It's not really something I can do anything about at this point. And I thought that would be the last time that I kind of heard from or was posted about from these people.
Right. And then so when you did find out about it, obviously it's a big shock because you're like, what did I ever do to you?
Like, what the fuck? Who even says that?
I know. And then the fact that you like have never met them, you don't know who they are, is even more shocking because usually bullies are people that know you, or like, you know, you've had some type of interaction with them. So it's crazy. So is it just one person? Like is it a group of people? Like, what is it?
So look, I'm not going to say that I'm fucking perfect, sis, because I'm not. I've fucked up in my life. I've done and said ratchet things before, and I'll openly admit it, and I'll own my mistakes. And I've had it happen to me before from a group of people that I did know, and my address actually got posted online. And yeah, and I had people come to my house screaming out to me saying that I owe them money. And that's been a big rumor about me too, going around on like TikTok and Facebook, I think, because every time I go live, people will say, what about these people that you ripped off and blah, blah, blah. But I ain't never ripped no one off, okay? If I owe money to someone, please show me receipts. Please show me where, because I like to make sure that I've paid all my bills. I like to make sure that, you know, that if I owe someone money, I will get it back to them as soon as I can. Do you know? So, yeah, that was quite a scary situation. It did get physical, unfortunately. And I did go to the police and nothing was done about it. And that was from a group of people that I did actually know. Looking back now, I still, like, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect, but I still don't think I was in the wrong. We went through all of our bank statements, everything. So I also wanted to address that rumor on here too, because I'm sick of people saying you owe this person and that person money, because I don't owe anyone shit.
Yeah. And I think it's when you become like, you know, more successful, people start to like get jealous of your success and want to like bring you down and like, you know, create this false narrative of the type of person you are. And that's like not the truth. So I don't know. I don't understand what people get out of creating this type of behavior online, especially because obviously you don't have, you know, face-to-face interaction. It's all like
No.
keyboard warrior type bullshit. So I hate that. I don't think we're adults now, and I like feel like this is such high school drama stuff that you should not be dealing with.
Like this is literally like being in high school. I experienced bullying in high school and things like that too. And now as an adult, I'm 26, okay, and look, I'm not perfect, but I know what I'm good at, and I know what value I bring to these social media platforms and to other people's lives. And I didn't really know that until maybe like the last couple of years. So the people that were bullying me in high school was literally because I was a top student. I was in the top sports teams. I did really well in school. And I know now, looking back as an adult, that these same situations are they're very similar.
Yeah. So what's been happening in the past few days with all, because I've seen your statuses about a bunch of people that have been doing things to you. So I think maybe elaborate on that in case someone watching doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. So I have an OnlyFans account. Yep. All good. Yeah. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. Like, I understand, but I do that. And these groups for the last couple of months, actually, they've been posting shit about my OnlyFans, like blah blah blah. Memoirs of a Māori is selling pics of her tittle for $3, blah blah blah. And it's like, fuck, like, okay, whatever, talk your shit. I don't care. Like, I'm making money off it, and it's doing really well. So that's where it doesn't bother me, because I'm like, I'm actually winning from the situation. And funnily enough, sis, hey, these motherfuckers get me hundreds of subscribers. So thank you very much. And on Sunday night, I was sent some screenshots from a few people, actually, of a meme that was made about me. And it was of a black woman with her legs open, like split wide open. She was wearing a leotard, and she had discolored thighs, right? And people were making fun of me because they are saying that that's how my body looks on OnlyFans. First of all, it's not that bad, and right, everyone has a little bit of discoloration under their pits. Like, don't tell me you don't have a black asshole, bitch. Okay, don't act like your asshole is pristine and clean, all right, unless you bleach that shit. Okay,
exactly.
So yeah, it was just dumb body shaming shit. And thank fuck that I have the best like supporters ever, and they all had my back and told them to fuck up. Like, you know, so that I'm really grateful for the people that do have my back and stuff as well, especially in my absence. Like, it really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate and I feel all your guys' support. Well, but so it was that process. And obviously we've been going back and forth. Like, I did a question box the other night. Someone said, like, what's the most hoo-ha part about doing an OnlyFans? And I said, it's people reposting my nudes. And so, sorry, I'm like missing heaps of the story. There's so much.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
There
Keep going.
So much. So this person, let's call him George. Let's call him George. So okay. George is one of the people that I feel is at the center of all this harassment, because he owns and admins these groups and these pages that are posting about me. He's done it in the past, and I've actually hit him up because recently, sis, like a couple of months ago, he posted my OnlyFans photo as his profile picture.
What?
Yeah. Like,
that's a bit psycho.
That's a bit fucked. So I messaged him and I said, take that fucking photo down. Like, you have no right to repost my OnlyFans content, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I was hit with gaslighting. I didn't even do that. He literally said, I did it. And I actually had a screenshot of it, of his page with my face. Yeah, so the gaslighting has been real, girl. And so we've had our dados with George, and this week I got sent some screenshots. It was actually just on Friday, so today's Sunday. It was a couple of days ago. I actually got sent screenshots of my nude pictures from OF posted to this Facebook group.
So it's a page, right? With like followers and stuff.
It has like 35,000 people on it, you know, all from Australia, New Zealand, and it's run by people in Australia and New Zealand, and George is one of the main people.
What is his obsession with you?
Girl, I don't know him. Like, I even said to him, bro, like, sometimes you're actually a little bit funny, but you can use your humor for good. You know, it doesn't always have to be this real shock value, derogatory content, you know? And George is actually my hometown. Ugh.
Because then when he uses his platform, his voice, his humor to do something like this is not funny. This is actually bullying. It's harassing someone. And then, you know, like, I wanted to highlight, if this happened to someone that wasn't as mentally strong as you are, or didn't have as much support as you do, what would happen? What would the outcome be? I don't think people think before they do these things that I could possibly cause someone to end their life.
Yeah.
Or harm themselves severely. And I could potentially go to jail for that, because you can go to jail for that.
You literally can go to jail.
This is crazy.
This is what people don't understand now, is there's a very fine line between trolling and online bullying. And they've flirted with the online bullying line for a little while. But once my nudes got posted, like, you've literally broken internet laws to the worst degree that you can break them. And I don't even think these people realize that OnlyFans has copyright infringements that they put on people's content as soon as it's uploaded. So if anyone steals it, OnlyFans will take action immediately.
Yeah. And you've reached out to OnlyFans?
100%, girl. I've reached out to OnlyFans, I've reached out to NetSafe, and I've also reached out to the police. And look, I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like the police, I don't trust them from past experiences that I've had with them, but I hate these people more, and I will go to the police if I have to.
No, of course. And so so you reached out to the admins of this page, and then what happens next?
Yeah, so I actually made a group chat with the admins. I called it Memoirs of a Māori Fan Club. Just because I have to laugh about the situation. I just like, you fucking weirdos. Listen, if you admin a Facebook group, if you don't delete or remove any harmful content that comes under the Harmful Digital Communications Act, you're liable. Like, it doesn't matter who posted it. If that's in your group and you're an admin and you're perpetuating the bullshit that's going on, and you're allowing someone's naked photos to be in your group to have a laugh at, you're fucked. Like, I'm sorry, but you're fucked, bro.
No, and so what response did you get?
I got gaslit. I got one of the people said to me, it's your fault that you want to fucking put photos of your fucking mutt up online. Like, you need to be like, it was basically victim blaming. I'll put the little screenshots up here.
Yeah, of course.
It was just disgusting the way these people spoke to me. And listen, like, I was frustrated at that point, and I probably was, I called one of them with 4 eyes.
I mean,
you're allowed to call someone a 4 eyes because I'm a 4 eyes myself. But
you have every right to be frustrated and angry and upset at this situation. Like, I would be as well. I'd be devastated. Like, it's just you that's your job, right? OnlyFans is part of your job, and you want to feel safe when you do your job. People pay to see you, and it shouldn't be where they steal it. It's fucked. Yeah, you're right. And so, is it just males? Is it females? Like, do you know?
It's both, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, females.
Both females.
What? I feel like when it's females bullying other females and body shaming and stuff, it's so much worse than a man, because I feel like for men it's like, obviously we're used to that shit. But when it's females, I feel like females need to be more like, you know, giving us more like, oh my god, you look amazing. Like, you know, it should always be positive interactions. It should never be like, oh, you're this, you're that, your body's this, your body. It should never be like that, ever. Like, I will never support something like that. It's disgusting.
Never.
I can't believe it. Like, and you're so strong for sharing this. Like, honestly, thank you so much, because I think there's so many other women out there, and possibly men, that are experiencing something like this and don't know what to do about it. And, you know, like, especially when it's online, because you have no control where your content goes sometimes.
No.
You don't know where, like, you know that it's in that group, but you don't know where else it could be, right?
Oh, I know that it's in group chats. I've been sent screenshots, girl. I've been sent screenshots of my photos being posted in the group chats with these admins and members of these groups.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And not only are they doing it to me, but they are also doing it to heaps of other New Zealand and Australian OnlyFans content creators.
That's so wrong. Oh my God, that's really bad. And
yeah.
so, and then tell me about this, them creating a fake Facebook and pretending to be you. What was that about?
Bro! So this morning I woke up and I checked my phone, as you do, and on my Facebook page I saw comments from people saying, why are you telling someone to, like, end their own life, blah blah blah. Like, I've seen screenshots of messages from you sending them to someone else, and I'm like, pardon, like, can you actually please send me some screenshots of this? Because if it's the same people that I'm thinking of, they've fucking made it up. Sure enough, I got sent the screenshots, and it was my photo, it was my Facebook name, but those messages, I've never sent them in my life.
You sent them to me, and there was like a few sentences. I was like, that's not how Chade speaks.
Like, if you're gonna pretend to be me, at least do a good fucking job. Like,
exactly.
Come on,
at least talk like me. Make it convincing.
in a way, though, like, I can see that they picked up on some of the things that I said from the other chat, and they replicated it into that chat. But, and yes, I did say I'm the best comedian. Like, yeah, I'm the shit, because they were tearing me down. They were calling me a bush pig. They were saying that my content is fucking dumb, like all this stuff. And I was like, nah, it's the shit. Like, why would I get 1 million views? Like, why would I get this? Why would, you know? And I was just really trying to fuck with them.
Yeah.
But then obviously they just put it into that chat to make it look like I really did say that. But
that's so, like, the amount of energy that they're putting into this is so insane to me, that, like, you would actually go out of your way to create a false narrative of this freaking conversation that never happened, first of all.
To make me look like the bad person.
Yeah, instead of being like, you know what happened was unfortunate and we apologize that we let it slip. It will never happen again. That's all that needed to happen. An apology, and just make sure it doesn't happen again. And this
they
would be
will never apologize, girl. They will never, because on Sunday, when that discolored, you know, the photos of the discoloration on that woman's legs got posted, I posted up on my Instagram story saying, does anyone have any information on any of the admins? Because I wanted to take it to the police, because I was fucking over it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the admins messaged me on Instagram and were saying things like, we don't have control, like, we don't know what people always post. Like, it's like, but that's your group, you're in charge, so to speak, and it comes back on you.
It does. If you are moderating what goes on your page, then you are responsible and liable for anything that is posted on that page.
Yeah.
So obviously we're going to be hitting you up to tell you to put it down. Like, you don't go, oh, we have no control. Then don't be an admin. Simple. Don't be an admin.
Don't act like it's a full-time job. Treat it like one, okay?
Exactly.
Fucking do your job, bitch.
Fuck's sakes. I hate people. I'm just on this buzz where I just dislike everybody. Like, I love you.
I'm
but
on that buzz too at the moment.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so much negativity happening, and there's, like, we should be supporting each other. Why is it that we have to always try to, like, bring each other down? Like, why can't we just support each other, be positive and be happy? What do you get out of being negative and nasty to someone for no apparent reason? Literally no reason at all.
except just existing.
Exactly. So what I want to know, how has this affected you?
Like, although I would never want these people to know how they make me feel, I think it's important to let other people know who go through this shit. It is normal to feel like shit. You know, it is normal to feel like you just don't even want to interact with anyone, you know, because it is mentally draining and it does fuck with you. And I've been through this before, sis. And listen, like, I'm going to be real straight up and fucking honest. I ended up, like, having to get the CAFS team, the crisis team, to come to my house because I was that mentally fucked by people bullying me online that, yeah, I had to get help. Like, and I had to get help quick. It was in the middle of the night. It was at 3 o'clock in the morning that all this, like, kind of went down. And, like, the saddest thing is that no one even told me that it was going on. Like, I had to find out myself.
Oh man.
Yeah, and like people that I know, I know they saw it.
That's shit. And it is important to get the help when you think you need it. You don't have to question it. You don't have to worry about anything. If you think you need help, no matter what time it is, get the help. Seek help. Ask anybody for help. Just ask, because 9 times out of 10 there will be someone there to help you. Honestly, like, just there's no harm in asking. You're not going to lose anything from asking or letting someone know, this is how I'm feeling, I need some help.
Yeah, I will say though, girl, like, because back then it was maybe like 2018, so online bullying and social media bullying and things like that was actually quite new at the time. Well, it wasn't new, it's always happened, but the fact that it's like a law now that you're not allowed to harass people online, I don't think the doctors and I don't think the police really knew how to navigate it properly. So they did get me help and I did have someone come talk to me, but yeah, it didn't make it go away. And the thing that really helped me through was actually just focusing on positive shit, not letting it fucking ruin me, not letting it affect me too much to the point where I won't get out of bed. Because there has been days where it's been like that, so I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Of
But
course.
yeah, but like the support and stuff that I get, like I know that I get way more love than I get hate, and I'll always hold that close.
Good, yeah. And that's the main thing. Focus on the positives. Focus on your
Yeah.
work, because you're doing amazing. Your comedy shows, they're amazing. You know, your OnlyFans, everything, you're doing so well. And you need, sometimes I know we forget about like how well we're doing because we're so focused on, you know, what's next. Yeah. So sometimes you need to stand still and be like, holy shit, look at all the things I've done. Look at where I am now. Look at how happy I am. Because I can guarantee you that would, like, honestly help you when you're feeling like shit. It's just go back and think, look at where I am right now. I'm doing so well. So always remember that. And you've got me. You know that you can call me whenever you need to. I'm always here for you. Because like I don't like, because I was bullied when I was like younger in primary school, because I'm dark skinned obviously, and like I was from Australia and I started primary school in New Zealand in year 5, and we had lived in Fiji prior to that for like a year while my dad was getting our visa stuff sorted, because we had to live there. And I came back, obviously I was dark, and then it was really bad. Like, it was like, oh, blackie this, blackie that. And like I had crooked teeth, and it was like, kids are so fucking mean. But it does continue on. Like, I've experienced, you know, bullying and like racism and stuff like that in the workplace. You know, like just being out in public, sometimes you experience it. Like, you hear like, you know, go back to your country. And you're like, and even like sometimes in school, teachers would like speak to me like I didn't know how to speak English.
Bro.
And I'm like, I'm from New Zealand. What the fuck? It was literally like, do you have a laptop? I'm like,
do you, Karen? Oh my
I was like,
God.
I can speak English. I don't know why you're talking to me so slow.
Karen, is my curry too spicy for you? Like, fuck, like that is just the most bullshit thing for someone to ask, sis.
Oh my God.
Not the thing, but just the context and the way that they asked you.
Yeah, it was just, so like, And sometimes it did get me down because it was like, you know, we, even in media and stuff, we didn't have representation of like dark skinned, like, you know, girls. And it makes you feel like crap because you're like, oh my God, I am ugly. Because even like, you know, they can't even get movies because they're not like light skinned and stuff. And it makes you feel like crap because you just don't have anyone like you to look up to. That was the hard part.
Like, who did you look up to growing up?
Like, again, I don't know. I think John Cena. I don't know why he came to my head.
John Cena!
You can see me.
Oh my God.
We used to watch a lot of wrestling. Okay.
Nah, fair enough.
It was like growing up, it was like, I don't know, freaking like Destiny's Child, like Beyonce and freaking Yin Yang Twins. You know that.
Mine was like Paris Hilton, obviously.
I didn't like her because I thought her voice was annoying. I have a thing for voices.
Nah, same girl. But like getting to know Paris Hilton, like through her documentary and stuff, she's actually way different than what you would actually think.
No, it's so crazy.
She puts it on, you know.
I know, but then like, you know, apart from like the hip hop scene and stuff like that back in like the 2000s, like movie wise and stuff like that, there was like no one like us.
Nah, Queen Latifah, maybe that was probably it.
But how often did she get movies, you know? Like, it wasn't, like, often. And it was, like, the princess was always a white chick and the prince was always a white guy. And it was always like, well, we're never going to be princesses because we're not light-skinned.
Exactly, girl. Oh, yeah. And that's why, like, I feel like my audience is me. You know what I mean? It's all women like me. And that's cool, you know? It's, I can't describe it.
So what I want to know is, what can you do if you're experiencing online harassment, online bullying? Is there any avenues that you can seek help from, or like what can happen? What can you do?
So first of all, I feel like it's really important to remember, if you are experiencing anyone hating on you online for whatever reason, just know it's about them, sis. It's really not about you. It's people who are very insecure with themselves, who are very angry at the world and don't know where to place this anger or how to release it healthily. So just remember, it's not about you, and it never was about you. It's about the individual who's fucking being a cunt. And the best thing to do is just don't look at your phone too much. Don't waste too much energy on it, because if you consume all that bullshit that's been said about you, you will start to believe it and you will start to feel really shit about yourself. So don't do that to yourself. If it is happening to you and it is becoming regular, or it's becoming emotionally damaging for you, you can go to NetSafe if you're in New Zealand. They're a really good place to go and get some online advice from. I've actually had experiences with them before where they've actually contacted the people who have made these posts about me to take them down, and they've been taken down, because if it's not, then the next step is that NetSafe will take it to the police or advise you to get lawyers involved.
Oh wow. So in Australia, you can, I'm just looking at my laptop because I want to give people the correct advice.
Yes.
So they always say tell a trusted adult if you're, you know, underage. And you can change the settings on your devices so you don't see so many posts, messages, or comments. You can
block the people.
Huh?
Block them. Just fucking block them, bro.
Yes, and then you report it. Report it to the social media site you're experiencing it from. You know, Instagram, Facebook, and then it says, what else can you do? You can report it to. So it's called eSafety. So they will investigate the cyberbullying content, and if it was reported at least 48 hours ago to the service or platform used to send post or share it, you need to, like, they always advise you to go to that site first and get help from them and then come to eSafety. You just type in eSafety and then it'll give you all like the links and information you need to get help, because it can be seriously threatening, it can be harmful, it can affect you in ways that you don't think of. So like always get help. And Chade was brave and she reached out to them directly and said, please take it down. And did you report it to Facebook?
I couldn't report it, sis. That's what I was actually going to say too, is like I wasn't even in these groups and I couldn't even go in there to report it, but I got people in the group to report it, and I got people to report the group itself if they weren't part of it, and I did it too.
And so is the group still up, or do you know anything about that?
Well, last I heard, they archived it.
That's a win. If you're going to be... Exactly. If you're going to be irresponsible with your content, being admins, then you don't deserve to have that platform at all.
Nah. Oh, and fuck, there was one more thing I was going to say, sis, like if people are being harassed from people online too, is take fucking screenshots of everything, like even comments, to kind of give things weight. So one of the posts about me, it didn't explicitly mention my name, but it said memoirs, and that could be taken and thrown around to something else. But because I've screenshotted the comments of everyone tagging me and people knowing that it's meant to be about me, that is more evidence.
Yes. And I think maybe we could make this into a series of people experiencing online bullying and harassment. So if you have experienced something similar, obviously you don't have to name names. You can remain anonymous if you don't want to come on here and talk about what you've experienced and what has happened since then. We would love to hear from you so that we can raise awareness and make sure that people understand the consequences of actually being a bully online, because it's not all right.
Because we do have our inbox open, guys, if you didn't know, and we do take submissions from you guys if you need advice about anything, if you need to talk to us about anything, and we can give the best advice we can, and we can open up the forum to other people to offer their advice too, because I mean, you don't have to always be I'm going to start against this. It can be anonymous, because I know sometimes these situations can be really embarrassing to talk about, but we're here, we all aunties, all fucking right. So send us a message if you're going through anything and you want us to give you our advice.
Yeah, because we'd love to, like I said, share it and raise awareness. Because I think bullying is something I'm passionate about, because Chade and I both have experienced it, right? Like, so we understand how it can impact you, how it feels. And the more awareness that we raise, and hopefully this can lead to kids, like our kids, being kinder to people that are different.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can ever hope for raising my child, is that he treats everyone with respect, regardless of who they are and what they identify as,
Fuck yes, sis, because these people have treated me like shit, but never in a million years would I tell someone to commit suicide. That's not in my blood, bro. I would never wish that on anyone, because I've lost loved ones to suicide, and I've lost people to mental health, and it's devastating for families, for everyone involved, and for the person who's passed away. So I don't wish that evil shit on people, bro.
No, and obviously they'll be watching this because they're your number one fans.
They will motherfucking watch this because you're the motherfucking fans.
So if you're watching this and you're one of the admins who has been harassing Chade, fuck you.
Yeah, okay? Fuck you, bitch. Right.
All right. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, you better start saving your money.
Yeah. Just get a real job. Yeah. Cool.
Being an admin on a Facebook page is not a real job if you're not making money, okay?
Exactly. Make some money.
So hate that.
Make some fucking money, live your life and be happy. Stop spreading negativity around. Stop allowing this kind of thing to happen. Stop body shaming. It's 2022. We need to get with the times, because times have changed. So stop.
Everyone's gonna be skinny, babe, okay? You're right. Yeah, and I just want to add something else. I've been through a period of time in my life where I felt like shit about myself, and I really had to grow and do a lot of inner work in myself to realize that I'm my own fucking problem. Like, the only thing that's stopping me from getting what I want is myself. Like, no one, no one else is stopping me. I can go and do that job that I want. I can live out my dreams, whatever. And you know what, sis? Even if you're a hater, you can live your motherfucking dreams too. You just have to do the mahi on the inside and understand why you feel the need to put your bullshit on other people. Because at the end of the day, sis, if you're talking shit to people, if you're being nasty, it's a reflection of you. And I know that that's a real cliche to say, but as someone who has felt like shit about themselves, who has tried to make other people feel like shit because of how I felt about myself, I've been there. I've done that, but I've done the inner work and I've tried to make changes in my life so that I can live a life that makes me happy. And anyone can do that. Everyone can do that. It's fucking possible. I come from the fucking hood, bro. And, she made it out now. But do whatever you want with your life. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter who the fuck you are or what it is. It's achievable. And you have to do these things so you can live a happy life. Otherwise, you're just going to be miserable forever. How fucking, how sad would that be?
It's a projection of you. Your words, the way you make other people feel around you is a projection of you. You said it correctly. Like, just be happy. Just self-reflect, see what the issues are, understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling, work on yourself, because it only benefits you, nobody else. So why not work on yourself and put money and time and effort into yourself? Why not?
The effort and the energy it takes to hate on other people and to make fake screenshots and to talk shit about someone, you could be using that time to make your life better. Why do you have to use that time to make someone else feel shit? Like, to be honest, you'll make me feel shit for a little bit, but I'm strong. You can't fucking break me. And at the end of the day, like, if you're going to continue to do this and if this is going to be a pattern throughout your life, you're going to end up lonely, bro. And I know that sounds real harsh, but that's the fucking truth.
It's the reality of things. And at the end of the day, it's gotten you more subscribers. So thank you.
Thanks for the money, babe.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping pay for my new car. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you. We appreciate your support in being Chade's #1 fans. We love it. And please continue to spread positivity. No more negative posts. Otherwise, keep to yourself because no one cares about your opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, at the end of the day, like, although I'm offering some nice advice and shit, that doesn't mean I'm not going to take this as far as I can take it.
I think you should take it. Take it as far as you can, because if
I will be the last person that you fuck with, bro.
Yes.
Fucking mark my words, bitch.
Yeah, because this has gone way too far and too many people have experienced this for you to just be like, you know what, it's okay, let it be. Nah.
I'm a fighter. Like, I don't think people know this, but I push back and push back and push back, and I don't get tired, bitch. Like, I will carry on going. I will keep going until I get a resolution, and I want it to be the resolution that I want.
Yeah, and you deserve it because it's your body, it's your choice to be on OnlyFans, and taking away your choice of wanting to post where you want to post is not okay.
Yeah, and I said to Daily, I said to my partner sis, that I feel like I've been online raped. Like, I feel like I've been cyber raped. You know, these are people that I've never wanted to see my body, because obviously my haters aren't going to subscribe really to my OnlyFans if they want to have a look, and it's disgusting, it's degrading. And I even said, like, it's just like how people leaked Kim K's sex tape. Like, you can't fucking do that, bro. You literally are not allowed. I've posted my nudes on OnlyFans, but that's my right. That's my right, and it's my right to post it there. But you stealing it and taking it and reposting it somewhere else, boy, you're flirting with jail time, my G.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think these people realize how bad it is.
No, and like, imagine all the people that they've done this to band together and do something about it legally. I think they would be seeing jail time.
100%, because these people have caused people to lose their jobs, girl. Like, they've really gone to that extent, and it's actually quite freaky. Because
That's
says, oh my god, these are the types of people that end up with Netflix documentaries about them. You know, like a crime one. Like, this is how it starts, and then it'll turn into something. And I don't want it to turn into something else, because bitch, I don't want to be on that Netflix documentary. Okay?
No, I will not let you. But like, I think, like, why put so much energy into this when you can put, like I said, energy into yourself and, you know, bettering yourself for yourself? Because yeah, putting energy into other people, especially when it's something to do with hate and body shaming and stuff, is just fucked. It's no other word but fucked.
But these people, you look at their profiles and you just see that they are sad, lonely, unhappy with themselves people, because one, they can't even post a photo of their face, and two, they can't even use a real name. So clearly y'all have shit to hide.
Yeah, and I've read a few comments about some of the admins that people have said about them, because they like know them and they've been harassed by them and stuff. So it's surprising that like you're not the only one. Like they're doing it to like so many other people, and like it worries me because it could lead to, like I said before, someone like harming themselves.
Yeah.
Not everyone's mentally strong.
Nah, no way. No way. People couldn't handle the shit that I go through, sis. Fuck. Like, I just have to brush it off and act like it's not there every day. Every single day. And it's hard, but, you know, I'm like, well, my life is worth more than these bullshit comments.
Exactly. And that's one thing to remember. You are so much more than those words and those pictures. You're so much more. And you need to like always remember that, because these comments, they mean nothing. Like, fuck it. Like, who gives a fuck about what other people think of you? Because as long as you think the world of yourself, that's all that matters.
You're right.
Get it. You know it. You know you're a bad bitch. You know you're successful. You know you've got so many good opportunities coming up, some travel opportunities. You know, you've got so many things to look forward to, and fuck these haters. Like, they are, honestly, if I could see them, I would punch them.
Girl, if I saw them in the street, oh.
On site.
I'm not the type of person that would be like, oh my God, this. I would be like, oi, motherfucker, I heard the shit that you were talking about me on Facebook. But do you want to know something, sis? I've never, ever once in my life have had anyone come up to my face and tell me the things that they say online. Like, never.
That's never happened to me either. I've always been behind a computer.
Yeah, always been behind the screen. So that's just what makes it funny, because I will say something to your face. Like, I'm that person.
On site. If we see you, it's on site. I have never been in a fight, but I am ready to fight for Chade.
No, I don't condone violence, and I would never, like, although, like, I've been angry about it, I would never.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all ain't worth an assault charge. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. I always forget how old I am. And
Same. I'm always like, fuck, that's right. I'm 26, bro. I've got, like, in the eyes of the law, I'm an adult.
I remember my legal studies teacher going, before you turn 18, do everything illegal you want to do. I never understood it until now.
Straight up. I did a lot of things before I turned 18.
I have not done anything. I need to start.
Well, I didn't do things that were that bad, you know, just stole my parents' car and, like, went out for the night. And but that's a story for another day.
Oh, I am excited for that one. Let's do that one soon.
Yeah, girl, we should do an episode about the shit we done did.
Yes, and if anyone has any suggestions of what they want us to talk about, like we said before, our DMs are open. Like, we would love to hear from you. We do hear from some of you sometimes. It's really nice. But yeah, if you like want to hear us talk about something about our lives, let us know and we might just talk about it.
Even any advice you guys need, hit us up.
Yeah. I mean, we try and give the best advice we can. Sometimes
we've been through enough shit, girl, that we can.
I know, the amount of shit we've been through. Sometimes I sit here and I'm like, fuck, that happened to me.
I know, I sit there and I'm like, fuck, I'm traumatized.
I think I need some therapy sessions.
Hey, I booked some the other day. Fuck.
So did I, because I was like, I need to talk to someone.
Yeah, same. I was like, I need to unload this shit. Sorry, whoever I book, but
Yeah. And you know what? It's healthy, sis, to recognize you need some sessions.
100%. Yeah.
So if you need some sessions, please. I don't know if NZ does free sessions, but here in Australia, I think Medicare does 10 sessions or 20 sessions. They do subsidized. So get the help that you need. There's helplines you can call to talk to someone if you don't have a trusted person in your life that you can talk to. Our DMs are open, like we said before. You can definitely come and talk to us. Obviously, we're not psychologists or counselors, but we do have life experience and we try to help as much as we can. And yeah, if anything, just, we're aunties. We're here to help.
Yeah, and if you're in New Zealand, we can go to our GP and you can ask them or explain to them, I'm not feeling too good in myself, I'm feeling whatever you're feeling, and they will give you also some free sessions. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me, but I think it's 6 sessions that you get for free in New Zealand, so definitely utilize them. You get 6 free sessions. I think it's actually every year, so make the most of them, bitch, because therapy is fucking expensive.
Exactly. And they give you tools to cope with how you're feeling. And I know sometimes some people can be like, what's the point? You're just sitting there and talking to someone. I can do that, with anyone. But they are professionals. They speak to you. They pick up on, some things that you're feeling. They give you tools on how to manage how you're feeling. And ultimately, for me personally, they've saved my life many times.
Me too. God bless my counselors and my therapists that I've had.
Ditto. Honestly, they really do help. And like, if you want to get better, you will find ways to get better.
Yeah.
You will find ways. There's always ways to get better.
And even if you're not in that space where you feel comfortable to even go there, just know that, sis, there's been people before you that have had way more like embarrassing or things that you don't want to talk about, situations that these therapists have heard everything. So don't feel ashamed. They will give you so many good tools to help you cope and to get through shit. I can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, there's never any judgment. They're not there to judge you. They're not there
I've
to
never
tell you
felt
how to live your life. It's all about self-care and knowing what to do and what you feel is self-care. Like for me, I like to read books. So for me, it transports me into that world of the book. So I am away from my problems for that 20-30 minutes that I'm reading. So that's my self-care. And I'll make a cup of tea. I'll sit down in a quiet space. I'll read. And for 30 minutes, my problems are not my problems. That's my self-care. What's your self-care?
Oh shit, sis. Probably watching movies or watching a TV show. Definitely. I love to, like you with your books, I like to go to that world and kind of forget about everything that's going on. Or I like to game. And recently I've been playing FIFA 22 on my Nintendo Switch. So it's been a bit of therapy for me as well. But also, like, another form of self-care, like I like to do face masks. I like to have an everything shower, wash my hair, shave everything, just have a pluck of the brows, all that shit. And
I do that too every Sunday.
Yes, I was just gonna say I like to do it before the start of the week, so I'm feeling funky and fresh.
Same, I do that every Sunday. Like once my kid is asleep, I am all into myself and I like take care of myself, and I have to mentally, because my job is stressful, so I have to mentally prepare myself for the week and kind of have my space clean and like, okay, I'm ready to take on this week, and then we'll figure out and unravel by Saturday, and then Sunday I'm putting myself back together.
Yeah, 100%, girl.
Also, one more thing, I like to rewatch shows, like shows that I don't have to think.
I'm bad for this.
Same. Friends, Modern Family, Bob's Burgers.
Did you watch the Bob's Burgers movie the other night, sis? Or have you watched it yet?
I have it on my Foxtel and I've seen it, and I like need to be kid free to actually pay attention and watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight I'm gonna do that.
You do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I am mad for Bob's Burgers. Like I love it so much. It's like my comfort show. Who's your favorite, by the
that's
way?
like me for this. Oh, what's my favorite? What's this?
The character from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, probably Tina, because she's so fucking weird.
I think I equally like Tina and Louise because Louise is like,
bunny
yeah,
ears. Yeah, I
yeah.
like her too. Yeah.
Tina's obsession with butts is my favorite thing.
I think the thing that made me like Tina the most was that that gif, and she's going like,
I know, that's my favorite. Sometimes when I'm upset, I do that and then I feel good about myself.
me too. Wait, fuck yeah. Or I watched Terry Reloaded on TikTok. Oh my god, fucking so crack up.
Or I like to watch our favorite Acre Homestead.
Girl, I need to catch up. I've been like waiting so I can like just binge watch all of her videos.
Same. I haven't been watching for a few weeks. So yeah, it's things that like I don't have to think too much about.
Yeah,
like where
me
I can
too.
just not think. And like Modern Family right now is my current obsession.
Aww.
I kind of want a husband like Phil. I don't know. Like he just seems really like someone fun to be around and irritating at the same time. Have you watched Modern Family?
Irritating. It's a joke. It's a trap.
Yeah. What else? Yeah. Friends is always like that 90s show.
Bro, The Office. Oh,
The Office.
Fuck. The Office is the best show. Oh, I love it.
The UK one or the US one?
Oh, I've only seen the US one, sis.
There's a UK one. Check that one out. I didn't like it that much, but the US one was my favorite. Dwight is my favorite.
Oh my god.
He's such a little shit. What else? Suits. Have you watched Suits before? You should watch it. It's like there's one character. What's his name? Damn it, I forgot. He's a lawyer as well, and he's like so funny in it. What's his name? I have to know now. I have to tell you. Hold on. It was like Donna is good. I like her attitude. It was Lewis. Rick Hoffman as Lewis. He's fucking funny. If I was to be a lawyer, I wouldn't be a lawyer like him.
Is this on Suits, girl?
Yeah, you should watch it. You'd like it.
Yeah, I might give it a go. Do you know what? I last night I was looking for something to watch on Netflix. Oh fuck, I've forgotten the name of it now. I'll put the name on the screen when I edit it. But it's about this chick, and she like used to be a stripper, used to be part of like the gang lifestyle, all that sort of thing, right? And then she got out of it and got married, had kids, all that sort of thing. So anyway, her pastors started to catch up to her. I won't give anything away, but her pastors started to catch up to her, and it's really good.
Oh my god, I need to watch that. Let me know what the name is, because that sounds really cool.
I will. I'll let you know. It's only new. It's only recently come out. Gilmore Girls?
Yes.
I haven't watched that in years, sis. I haven't watched it since it used to be on TV.
I just binge watched it like maybe 2 months ago.
And I'm watching old shows.
Yeah, I love old shows because I feel like they don't make them like that anymore.
I remember when we used to be obsessed with Pretty Little Liars.
Oh my god, there's a new one coming out. It's called Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. It looks really good though.
Does it?
Yes, it's called Pretty Little Liars Original Sin.
Okay, I'll probably end up watching it. I'm not gonna lie. Did you watch Gossip Girl back in the days?
Oh yes.
Have you watched the new one?
I hate it.
I kind of like it because of the fashion. That's the only part about it that I like the most.
I just feel like they missed it.
Yeah, it's not quite there, babe. Sorry. Serena Vanderwoodson and Blair Waldorf will forever be the Gossip Girls.
Yes.
Well, Dan Humphrey technically.
Sorry if you haven't watched Gossip Girls. We're just
girl, if you haven't seen it by now, that is not my problem.
I've seen it like 10 times, but I don't know if you're into like vampires and stuff, but there was a movie back in the day called Vampire Academy. Do you remember?
I haven't seen that.
It's based off like a book series. It's a really popular book series. Like in high school, we were crazy for it, like Twilight. And we were so excited that they made a movie, and it was such a fucking flop, like worse than Twilight. And now the people that did Vampire Diaries, they've picked it up and they're going to do a series on it, and you know it's going to be amazing because it's Vampire Diaries, like producers and directors and stuff.
Yeah, so, I haven't seen Vampire and the originals, sis.
Oh, they're so good, dude. You have to watch it.
I need to watch them. I've only watched like one season of Vampire Diaries, I think.
Well, I think I've watched a few, but the originals, I think it's more interesting.
Yeah,
you'll like it. It's so good. I love anything to do with like vampires and werewolves because I just like, for me, going into that world is like, because it's so unreal, I'm transported into that world, and then my world is not real anymore, and I love it.
Like when I have a Harry Potter marathon and I go to Hogwarts for like 42 hours, you know?
Exactly.
Oh.
That's what I love, like just being able to just be in that world, and like who I am and my worries, my troubles, gone.
Yeah.
I don't know who she
is.
And
music too, I feel like does that for me too, sis.
But I need to listen to like Schoolboy Q, Chief Keef, like hardcore stuff to actually be transported.
Yeah, true, actually.
Like I'm gangster and I just murdered like my op and shit. I have to like, I don't like no fuzzy shit.
Hard
music. Yeah, I have to listen to that kind of music. Otherwise, it's just like the sad, sloppy, fuzzy shit. I'm like,
oh, bro, that's what I listen to, like Suicide Boys and stuff. Oh,
I have. Otherwise, I can't. I'm really loving Pop Smoke at the moment.
Oh, really, girl? Oh, he passed away, eh?
Yeah, because he was my brother's favorite, and since my brother passed, I've been like obsessed with Pop Smoke because he always used to try to make me listen to Pop Smoke, and I always, because we never got along, I was always like nah, and I never like gave it a chance. And then after he passed, like we had a party with his friends, and then they were listening to Pop Smoke, and I was like, this is actually really good.
Yeah, I hate that when you're like, fuck, whoops.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, he was onto something. Oh. But yeah, he's probably partying it up with Pop Smoke, so he's the lucky one.
Wait, fucking A! I never actually thought about that.
Yeah, he probably already met him, and he's probably like, yeah, you're so cool.
Oh,
and now I'm cool because I'm with you. He's probably just like all happy and shit. Like, he's the lucky one. He gets to meet all the like greats and stuff. So
lucky fucker.
I have to tell you,
yeah.
You know how I told you the lights downstairs like switch on and off? It's actually Chris, because I had someone reach out to me that was like a psychic medium.
Like, was it the one that you were talking about the other day, girl?
Nah, this is a different one. Whoa. It's a different one that reached out to me last week, and she was like, oh, do the lights in your house switch on and off by any chance? And I was like, yes. She's like, oh, that's your brother. He's like, the best part of being a ghost is freaking people out by turning the light switch on and off. And I was like, fuck's sake.
Cheeky bugger.
I was like, the one thing that really spooks us out you want to choose to do. Thank you.
Well, at least you know now, sis.
Yeah, because it only started happening after he passed, and we're like, that's weird. That's never happened before. But it's comforting now.
Next time it happens, you should just be like, stop trying to fuck with us.
Yeah, stop trying to show off, okay? But yeah, it's been a journey. I don't want to say it's been a good journey because it hasn't, but it's been a journey, and I'm still like recovering. And then imagine recovering from like that kind of stuff and then experiencing bullying and online harassment. Like, could you imagine what that could possibly do to me?
I know, sis. Oh, nah. You'll never get that. Nah. Not as long as I'm alive.
Aww. I got you. You got me. We're always going to be sisters.
All right.
Anyways, we should probably end it here.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah, Okay, so thank you so much for watching. We will put up screenshots like Chade said. We'll put up some links of where you can get help if you're experiencing online bullying and harassment. And like we said before, our DMs are always open if you need any help, if you want us to chat about something on here, if you want to talk about something privately, we are always here for you. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Chade and I both appreciate it. And thank you so much for all the support you guys provided Chade when she was experiencing this bullying, reporting the pages, and, you know, just showing all your love online. It's been truly amazing to see that there is good out there in the world despite all this negativity around. Check out our other videos, like and subscribe so we can continue to do what we love doing best.
Right. See you guys.